Any woman in need of a special occasion dress knows about Rent the Runway. Instead of paying thousands of dollars for a dress you may never wear again, you can rent one of the latest styles for a couple $100s. But Rent the Runway is no longer just for special occasions. It's now aiming to fill all your wardrobe needs. Joining us now to tell us about the unlimited service, as well as the company's efforts to help promote women-owned startups, is Rent the Runway's CEO, Jennifer Hyman. Hi, Jen.
Hi.
Great I confess I'm a big fan. I've used your service. It's fabulous. Tell us about this new unlimited service that puts our closet in the cloud.
Well, we didn't want Rent the Runway to just be about Saturday nights anymore and parties. And we realized that the primary activity that women do every single day is they go to work. And there is a lot of pressure to have a new outfit every day at work. It is expensive, and it's part of how you promote your personal brand at work.
So true. So how does the subscription service work exactly?
So it is basically Netflix for fashion. You pay $139 a month. You get 3 articles of clothing at a time of your choosing, and you can swap them an unlimited number of times throughout the month.
Right.
So you could have 90 new things a month, you could keep 3. It really depends on how you want to use the service. And dry cleaning is free and swaps are free. And the interesting thing is the average American woman spends close to $100 a month on dry cleaning alone.
Oh my goodness.
So it's kind of like a one-for-one swap. Do you want to pay for your dry cleaning bill, or do you want unlimited clothes?
It's amazing. Now, does this include the couture dresses, or that's still separate?
It does. It includes all of our dresses and handbags and jewelry as well. So the subscription is all of the things you already know and love about Rent the Runway, in addition to tops, pants, skirts, jackets, coats, you know, tote bags, things for a ski trip, things for a beach vacation, and everything in between.
It sounds fabulous. What's the reaction been so far?
This has been our most successful launch that we've had since the beginning of Rent the Runway, which is fabulous. I think that there's just a real desire to put our closets into the cloud and to have getting dressed be as convenient and affordable as Spotify has made listening to music, or Netflix has made consuming entertainment content.
Absolutely. Now, are the pieces that you can choose from, they're designer quality pieces? These are high-end separates?
Yes, so they're all designers. We have actually added about 100 new brands to Rent the Runway over the last year, so it brings our total designer count to around 400. We've added brands like Jason Wu and Derek Lam and Nina Ricci and John Battista Valli and Tory Burch. So you're really getting around $40,000 worth of designer clothing a year via this $139 a month subscription.
And if you fall in love with something, you can buy it at a discount?
Yeah, you can buy it between 30 and 50% off.
Sounds great. But I'm just curious how the business model is working for you guys, because you're paying for shipping, you're paying for dry cleaning, you've got this huge inventory. How does it work?
Well, we're vertically integrated. So our operation houses the largest dry cleaner in the United States and a big seamstress operation. We've built all the technology from scratch over the last 6.5 years, so we've really been able to scale our operational costs.
Right.
We would not have been able to launch this affordably with the gross margins that we need 6 years ago, which is why in our business trajectory, this was the right time to launch a subscription.
Right, you've already got the scale that you needed in place. Now tell us about Project Entrepreneur. I know you're partnering with UBS on this. What's the goal?
The goal is to help female-founded companies scale. So there are a lot of women who actually have a desire to become entrepreneurs and who start the journey towards entrepreneurship. But my co-founder Jenny and I really wanted to help galvanize these women to create $100 million businesses, billion-dollar businesses, and to create the tools for them that we really didn't have at the beginning to help them get to the next step.
And so it's a competition. You've already selected the finalists, is that right?
Well, there's an element of it that is a competition for those that get to be incubated in our office this summer. But this weekend, we're hosting 200 teams of female entrepreneurs for a weekend workshop where we're teaching them how to pitch, we're teaching them how to iterate their product, how to create a product roadmap, how to build their brand. So hopefully all 200 teams walk away with skills that help them move a step further.
Fantastic. Do you think it's getting a little easier for female entrepreneurs, or is it still an uphill battle?
I think it's slightly easier. There are so many peers that I have at this point who have built incredible businesses as female entrepreneurs, women like Payal Kapadia from ClassPass or Katya Beauchamp from Birchbox or Julia Hartz from Eventbrite. So there are a lot of women to look up to and admire and learn from, and I think that a lot of women of my generation want to pay it forward because we know how difficult it was for us to raise money and start our businesses. So it's slightly easier, but the percentages are not really moving as quickly as we'd like. Only 6% of VC dollars are going towards women, and not a lot of the big checks of Series C, Series D, and beyond are going to female-led, female-founded businesses. So still a lot of work to do.
Right. Well, it's great that you're paying it forward and the network is growing. Jen Hyman, thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you.